Hello, Libra. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the blessings and opportunities aspecting you, the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from today until the 7th, which is Saturday. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. That helps you paint a clearer picture of what you'll actually be dealing with this this week. If you don't know your chart and you need your natal chart analyzed or you need a tarot reading, don't hesitate to contact me via messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Now, this month's newsletter honors creative genius Tashonda Whitaker and her most recent novel, Roleplay. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback version of Roleplay, and don't forget to stay tuned for Mental Chatter Musings book giveaway of the month. Several lucky readers will receive a copy of Roleplay, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, or even author Untamed's Never Again No More. Don't forget to read and review, as you know it is the bookish thing to do. You can find a copy of the newsletter on my newsfeed today, and I implore you to also check out the sneak peeks, not one but two, of Roleplay that are inside. Now, although Diane will be back next week with Ty Marshall as guest, this week you can catch LaShira Lee on Monday at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Aubrey Penn. Let's see. Oh, you can also check out ICU Reading and Chatting for Freestyle Friday. On Friday, authors give you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of a lady's choosing. If you'd like to participate in Freestyle Friday, please don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, today, Sunday, first of all, or actually this week, the Sun and Mercury are moving through Leo conjunct. So for many, there's healing aspected this week because of the trine to Chiron and Aries. So let's talk about it. If you have any placements between 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, more or less, the energies can affect you more strongly. So the closer you are to the degree aspected, the more powerfully the transit will impact your life. Now on Sunday, August the 1st, okay, the sun is in Leo at 9 degrees. So if you're out for sport or traveling, you want to be very careful, especially if you have any aspects between 6 degrees and I would say 12 degrees of Leo, which is your area of goals, friends, and social groups. So if you're going somewhere to go and be with a social group or to travel with a social group, don't overdo it. Don't spend too much money. You want to be mindful while you're traveling as well. Now, don't be arguing with anybody, a friend or anything, over monetary resources either. Okay? Because things could get passionate or heated. On the upside of this angle, if you like to pay it forward, you could see, or on the upside of this angle, it is aspecting those who like to pay it forward or who like to assist their fellow man in the way of, like if you ever heard of someone doing something out of the kindness of their heart. Basically, that's what can happen for you on Sunday as well, if you have those aspects. Especially if they're between, I would say, it might be a sibling that communicates something to you. It might be low vibe, but it's still, or not low vibe, but just, okay, say for instance, a sibling calls you and says, hey, let's go out and eat, and they pay for it, or they communicate that to you, or they cook you something, or they buy you something, that's like some cigarettes, some beer, it could be, it's something like that, a goal being accomplished, but it's something, somebody just doing a little favor for you. Now on Monday, August the 2nd, the sun is in Leo at 10 degrees. So that's aspecting, I would say, if you have any placements between 7 and 13 degrees. Okay, it's asking you not to overindulge in any way on that day. Okay, you want to be very mindful of not succumbing to peer pressure because it could make the situation worse. You want to focus on your higher aspirations, not your lower aspirations. Okay, now as this is about your friends, your goals, your social contacts and things like that. So if you're communicating with them, they might try to get you to come and do something, or somebody might try to get you to come and do something that's like, you know, okay, say for instance, you got to go to work and they're like, hey, let's come, we're all meeting down here and we're going to get beers or we're going to get food or whatever. And you're like, oh, or somebody calls you, hey, you come over here and play cards or whatever. And you're like, dang, I know I got to get up for work early in the morning, or I know I got to be at this meeting, I probably shouldn't. Don't succumb to peer pressure. Go with your higher aspirations, okay? Also on Monday, but it could also be something minor, you know. If you're gonna go out with someone and cater to your lower aspirations, and you have to pay the brunt of it getting up early in the morning, that's on you, you know. Also, on Monday, August the 2nd, Juno is it goes direct that day on the same day in Sagittarius, in the area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. So that's, you know, your your sibling could very likely communicate something to you, you know, that is a blessing or something like that. Because things that you've nurtured that may have been going in a great direction but suddenly experienced an upheaval due to the ill intent of another, whether affected by slanderers, irresponsibility, or saboteurs, you can see a reprieve on that day, especially with Chiron healing Aries with much needed healing. You know, it's ushering in much needed healing. Unfortunately, with success comes admirers and slanderers. So be ready for unexpected changes or new dynamics to influence your situations. This angle, if you have any placements in Aries or Leo, this is going to lend you some blessings. Okay, so this means communicated to you could be some type of goal through a friend, you know, or somebody you have a relationship with, or a sibling. Okay, they could communicate something to you, a goal, some type of good communication, some type of blessed communication. It could be low vibe, you know, like I said, you know, gluttonous, but either way, it's offered to, it's there for you, the blessing. Now, if it's an opportunity aspecting you that's going direct, then it's gonna be directly to you, and it's gonna be about romance, creative endeavors, or children. Maybe your sibling babysits for you. Maybe somebody in your networks of people asks you out. Maybe someone in your creative networks or your networks of people offers to assist you with a creative endeavor, or offers some type of creative endeavor to you. You know, that's where luck is for you, in romance, creative endeavors, and children right now. So hey, you got that aspected. So that could be offered to you. Remember that the opportunity is something that's going to cater to your lower vibrations. Okay, just remember that. Now, if you have any placements in Virgo or Pisces, that's where the trouble's coming from. Okay, behind the scenes, someone is gossiping about you. This is going to be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising person. Okay, well, I mean, that's your sector of Virgo. It doesn't have to be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising person, but most likely it is. Anyway, they're gossiping about you behind the scenes. Secret, sacrifice, solitude. This is something they might be revealing your secrets, or lying and embellishing on secrets, because, you know, it's Virgo there, so it's some type of underhandedness going on there, because you have Mars there. Luckily, Venus is there too, so whatever they're saying it either isn't too bad, or nobody's going to pay attention to it, or it's going to be irrelevant because who cares, you know? But it's there, okay? Luckily, Venus is there with it, so it's cooling that off. But over here, where your work, health, and daily routines, and where you are of service to others is, it's not just nitpicking over here. On the other side is somebody nitpicking you and just criticizing you and talking crap about you in that area behind the scenes. But over here, where Pisces is, it's work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Now over here, they're lying about you at work. and they're jealous. Okay, so the gossip they're spreading is lies and jealousy. And because Juno is moving forward, here in comes the lies and jealousy and stuff being spread around again. Okay, so you got to watch out for that at work and where you are of service to others, and you know, maybe even challenges to your health comes back because you've been, um, overdoing it in some area or some way. But that's aspecting you nonetheless. Now, at the same time, and that's aspecting you all while Juno is in Sagittarius going forward. So that's not just a 1 day transit. But we're talking about Monday right now. At the same time, still on Monday, Venus is shining on Taurus. So some type of sudden money is going to come your way. Some type of shared finances, some type of ending, some type of new beginning, some type of something you're passionate about. It could be sex and intimacy too with someone. Maybe you have some good loving that day or something. But anyway, some blessing is aspecting you, and it's coming behind the scenes. It's something everybody doesn't know about. It could be something you worked on in your solitude, but it blesses home and family. It blesses your transformation you're trying to make in home and family right now. Okay, so you got that money coming in. Okay, or that sale of a house, or whatever it is. It's just something from behind the scenes, and it has to do with shared finances and a new beginning coming from you. It's something you're passionate about in home and family. Okay, maybe even you're reviving a relationship with a lover. Behind the scenes. Either way it goes, that's aspecting you on Monday. On Tuesday, the 3rd, the sun is in Leo at 11 degrees. So that's aspecting, if you have any placements between 8 and 14 degrees, it's highlighting fortune to or through women of influence or prestige. So you could get a blessing awarded to you from a woman of prestige. A goal could be accomplished through your social groups, or even through a friend, or even through a sibling. That's helping you communicate something to you that has to do with maybe neighbors or neighborhoods or communities or something like that, or maybe even some type of person you have a relationship that's helping you accomplish a goal. Okay, it's going to be a female though that's bringing this towards you, that's awarding this to you, or a female energy, a person with a female energy, one or the other. Now on Wednesday, August the 4th, the sun is in Leo at 12 degrees. If you have any aspects between, I would say, 9 and 15 degrees, this is really telling you that your hard work and determination can prove fruitful on this day. Your success can bring you a few dirty looks though, and negative vibes from people. But be forthright, be humble. Don't fuel the fire by, being uppity or fighting back. Just they can look all they want. They can be mad all they want. They can't stop your shine. So regardless, keep doing what you're doing. Now things can get out of hand, especially with Uranus and Taurus over there with the shared finances and things like that. So don't go overboard with money if you get some money. Shocking lies can be spread about you though. And you could be passionate about the lies being spread about you, but don't feed into it. Somebody's out here poisoning your reputation, or even worse, somebody could try to poison you directly. Depending on your situation. But something is amuck with communication, and it's squaring your sector of worth, what you're worth, what you're all about, what's going on with you. Somebody is gossiping there and poisoning your reputation. So you want to be mindful of that, okay? Now, on Thursday, August the 5th, the sun is in Leo at 13 degrees. If you have any aspects between 10 and 16, the theme of the day is taking the easy way out. You might feel like taking the easy way out. You might feel like laying around and not getting much done on that day, But if you plan something to do something, you're gonna want to stay on task. You're gonna have to make a conscious effort, period, on that day. You're gonna have to give yourself a little listen to some music, motivate yourself in the morning so you can get up, drink a smoothie, power smoothie or something. You're gonna need to make sure that if you have something to do, you're gonna have to make a conscious effort to do it, because the energies are lacking. Now on Friday, August the 6th, the sun is in Leo at 14 degrees. If you're having aspects between 11 and 17, this aspects you greatly. This is a day where people who are looking to contribute to the good of or the advancement of their fellow man in some way will be great. You can find out that you can find your work successful, at the very least fulfilling, you know. It's a social day, it's a happy day. The sun is happy here. Take advantage of that day. You know, don't focus on the gossip or anything like that. It's a great day for you to lend someone a helping hand, you know, or someone to lend you a helping hand. Someone might lend you a helping hand as to your image. Someone that, as to your education and skills, what you think and what you preach. You know, for my book people, your book works. Some people might lend you some type of helping hand or opportunity, some type of goal, a friend or someone in a social group. You know, they might lend you some assistance. So that's aspecting you on Friday. Take advantage of that. On Saturday, August the 7th, the sun is in Leo, and it says mind your negative impulses on that day. Don't get in your own way. You could find that someone can't be counted on that day. So don't get pissed off and go and retaliate. You know, everybody can't be trusted. Some people are dishonest, and somebody's dishonesty could very likely be discovered on Saturday if you have any aspects between 11 and 17 degrees, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. You know, that could even have to do with money. Somebody might have taken some money, spent too much money, stolen some money, delayed some money. Something is in there on Saturday that could get uncovered as to what happened with your money or your resources. You know, a goal you were trying to accomplish. You could find out something on that day. Okay? Don't spend too much money on that day either. Okay? Because it's prompting you not to overspend. Now let's look at your cards. Okay, your first cards I want to look at, you know, these concerned me, was the Seven of Swords, first of all. And the Seven of Swords talks about dishonesty. It talks about somebody stealing, lying. There may be someone in the situation who wants something from you, so be on your toes and keep an eye out on your personal possessions. There's likely a lack of trust in a situation, and you need to keep your wits about you to triumph. Now, this is going on, I believe, for you in some type of creative setting that you have going on, because this is prompting the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups talks about friendships, celebrations, community, happiness and celebration. The three represents healing and connectedness, or a renewal of friendship. A relationship grows in strength and love grows, okay, and it flourishes, okay. Now, some type of deceit is going on in this friend relationship, collaboration, this group of people or these friends. Something is going on, some type of lies and deceit you've gone through, okay, and you might even find out about this lies or deceit, or you know, that is going on in this creative setting or within this group of friends, and it causes you, takes you aback a little bit, but it causes you to pause. It causes you to have to make some choices. It causes you to have to make some decisions because you feel you might be at a stalemate or something, some type of turmoil or disharmony. Maybe peace is restored afterwards. Maybe you let it go. Maybe you let this lie go, or this deceit go, or what you heard this person being deceptive behind your back go. It's some troubles within a partnership or some type of association you have, and you're either letting this go or you're deciding what to do with it, but you're having to balance your needs with the needs of the other person or people involved, okay? Maybe even this person that lied to you in this creative setting or in this group of people or friends. You're having to think, what should I do forward from here? I know I want to do what's best for everybody, but what should I do? Okay, and this is a decision that's going to be aspecting you. Now, your whole week is permeated by the Chariot. So either this has to do with a Cancer, male, sun, moon, or rising, or a Cancer person, sun, moon, or rising. Or this has to do with the home. Okay, because the Chariot talks about forging forward. It talks about you driving something. It also talks about the home. It also talks about cancer people. Um, it could be sun, moon, or rising. But this is permeating your entire week. And it talks about you have the ability to use your own will to gather your forces together and move yourself toward the relationship or the career relationship or whatever it is you want, even if it has to do with the home, okay? That's aspecting you for the whole entire week. Now, let's look at these other cards you have. You also have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups talks about new friends coming in, new relationships coming in, but they can be short-lived, some of them. They could be flings coming in, fly-by-night people, because you have a lot of choices coming in at your disposal. A lot of people want to be your friends. A lot of people want to start relationships with you, whether it's for romance, whether it's for, business, whether it's just to have a good time. But it's asking you to be very, very discerning as to the new people that are coming in. You have to be very watchful, mindful of the people that you are, use your instincts as to the people you're creating relationships with, because you got to keep your cards close to your chest, because you got some people coming in where you really need to, who might have their motives hidden. So you're going to need to hide yours as well. You're going to need to keep your cards close to your chest, because you got a lot of options at your disposal and a lot of people coming your way. Now, your last cards that I want to look at are your, the first card is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands talks about some type of conflict, fight, struggle, tension, betrayal, something you're going to be going through. Either you went through one, or you're going through one this week and you're recuperating from it this week, or you find out about it and then it's illuminated to you and now you're resting on it to see what you should do. This is some type of betrayal within a partnership, either a business partnership or a lover's partnership, okay? With you and a lover or you and a business partner, some type of betrayal, conflict, loss, or defeat is going on, or what's going on. Something is going to be illuminated. Okay, the sun is coming in and something is being illuminated to you. They're either bringing some information forward to you, and you gotta think on it, or you're finding out some betrayal within that relationship. Okay, remember, you might find out somebody said something about you, and now you're going to have to rest, think about it. What are you gonna do? Either that, or you're recuperating from it because you already went through it already, and now it's time for you to have a time of recovery and recuperate from an illness or recuperate from what's bothering you, okay? And figure out where you want to go from there, okay? That is what's aspecting you this week, Libra. You got a lot to think about, and you definitely should be very discerning, okay? Because you got a lot going on right now. You got a lot going on. God bless you. I hope you purchase one of the brilliant novels, or all of them, in front of you. And I will see you next week. Bye now.